Same thing, if you watch his eye, when he approached this, his eye wasn't on it. So I'm gonna wait till I can bring his eye back to the middle. Here he's investigating it. You see some of that curiosity coming out. I love that. I'm gonna walk a little further with him, this time more on an oval, to see if I can get him a little straighter to it. So a lot straighter. His eye and neck came forward and out and down. But if you watch him, he's still, first of all, his reaction is sort of up here, and then it comes down to this. I want him coming down to this a couple times, and then I want the next reaction to be look to the landing side. So at this point, you know, a lot of people get very caught up in getting the horse to go over it. I'm much more concerned about the process, so that later on he can stay straight and he can think about what I'm thinking about. There. That's exactly what I'm looking for. He looks out and down and to the other side. Now I want to feel like I can do that 2 or 3 times until that happens a little smoother, and then I'm going to ask him to go over it. But most of the time when you go through that process, there. Most of the time when you go through that process, you don't even have to ask them to go over it. They just go over it on their own. Because it's lost any of that. They've lost some of the fear, they've lost some of the curiosity, they've lost some of the play, and it just becomes a normal part of what they're doing. So there, the stick was behind me on the ground. We saw a lot of relaxation, and he just popped over it. And I never use the stick. You know, I've kind of got this general rule I try to follow, which is not to use the stick the last couple horse lengths before the jump. I use the stick back here to build a little bit of the energy and the momentum and the gait, but as I approach it, no stick at all. Let's do that once more, and then we're going to go over to the Liverpool and then to the ditch. Very good. You can see that time he almost, you know, didn't jump enough. He's getting so relaxed about it. Good boy. Good boy. All right, let's go over to the Liverpool. So let's see what his first reaction is. So a little bit nervous, not a lot, but just that little bit of drawing back and the neck getting tight, but then he reaches out and he investigates it. So we've almost skipped that fear step, a little bit of worry, a little bit of curiosity now as he explores it, and now he's gone back to the grass, so I'm going to send him back around the other way. This is great. Whenever I've got the neck going out and down, the eye soft and having him explore it, I feel like I got a lot of time for that, a lot of patience for that. So here now, this is when I use the stick. Just like that same idea that I've talked about in so many of my courses of warmer, warmer, colder, colder. When his eye isn't thinking about what I want, I raise the stick. As his eye drops, then I lower the stick.